Let's go. These are the times that I like. Bitcoin at north of $51,000, but that's not all. XRP at 50. Oh, it went. I'm looking at the charts right now. It went from 56 to 57. Do what you do. Do what you do. I'm feeling a real good 57-cent XRP on CoinMarketCap, people. And we have a little bit of good news. Let me cook for one video because I'm feeling good. Now, we're getting a lot of this XRP ETF talk again from a lot of these big wigs in the community. It says here, what if XRP recorded $500 million inflows daily? We all know that at some point an XRP ETF is coming, even though, like I said, listen, that's not something I hinge my hopes on as far as what XRP can do, but I'll take it. Whatever's going to bring that money, bring it right here. Bring it right here. Whatever's going to bring that money, that's what I'm for. I'm here to make money. So it says this. In a subsequent post, Steingraber highlighted the fact that BlackRock's iShare Bitcoin Trust alone saw approximately $500 million in net inflows on February the 13th. Notably, data from BitMEX Research confirms that iBit recorded inflows to the tune of $493 million, its largest daily net inflow. Steingraber presented a hypothetical scenario where XRP saw this value on a daily basis in an attempt to share insights into how the phenomenon could impact its market cap and price action. Look, let's be very, very logical and clear here. XRP has the most clarity in crypto, bar none. Bar none. They can't touch it. It's the Teflon Don. They can't touch it right now. It is bang, bang, bulletproof. Now, with that kept in mind, we've gotten the Bitcoin ETF out of the way. They're working on the Ethereum ETFs right now. They're trying to get that through. Check out those articles. So once we get through we've gotten through the Bitcoin and the Ethereum ETFs, what do you think is next? What do you think is next? The only logical choice, in my humble opinion, would be XRP. XRP's next in line, because even with the ones that they love, and don't get me wrong, I'm going to make a lot of money off of Solana. Let me use it as an example, because a lot of people, and we'll get to an article later, they're predicting Solana to overtake Ethereum as far as dominance, right? But we'll get to that article later. But even with the love of Solana, Solana is still within the laser sights of the SEC, right? They could give them problems at any time if they really wanted to. All right. And I'm going by things that the SEC has said before. So everybody could have a possible problem except for XRP and a few others. But I'm saying that's the next logical one. That's the easy choice. And if that happens and they're getting, like this person says here, $500 million daily inflow, it's going to be insane. It says here, notably, should XRP capture $500 million in inflows, this would translate to an addition of $5 billion to its market cap based on the Bank of America multiplier, which sets a ratio of 1 to 10 for daily net inflows. Such an addition would considerably boost the market cap of XRP. What does it do to that price? Oh, yeah, let me just throw in a very random muy linda mi gente for the day, because now the crypto market is starting to play. That rhymes. I didn't mean to, but it still works. It says such an addition could considerably boost the market cap of XRP, which currently sits at $29.9 billion. Oh, yeah, listen, man, people come back when it's time to make money. Why is XRP up to $57? You see, because that selling pressure went away. And all the whales, they were buying when it was low, just like Sentiment said. Now you seen that price go up. Now it's time to play, eh? It's time to play, eh? Oh, yeah, have fun while you can. Have fun. A lot of things going off. You know, I'm well diversified. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We prepare for this moment. And I'll tell you what, I don't think we've seen anything yet. Bitcoin, I'm looking at you. You got a lot higher to go, and I'm making some good gains off of you. Go higher, Bitcoin. We're going to see a higher XRP and a lot of other things. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to make some money. I'm a researcher. Says here, the hypothetical scenario underscores the benefits that could accrue to XRP if it also witnessed an introduction of spot-based ETFs from leading asset managers such as BlackRock. And I know they want to take over XRP. I think it's a backdoor. I really do. I think it's a backdoor for them and the banks to get in and use it however they want, dominate it, take it over. Because make no mistake about it, they control Bitcoin right now. They want to control all the top assets. I don't know if people get it yet. So they're coming for it. Simple as that. All right, so now let's move on here to another article. Hope you all are having a fantastic day out there. If you haven't already and you enjoy this type of content, please smash that like button. I appreciate you, Lazar Curran, for always smashing that like button. Matthew, appreciate you. Both Matthews, appreciate you. Asti, I appreciate you. All the subscribers and members, all the loyalists, I appreciate every single one of you. Bo Rabbit, I appreciate you, okay? I can't name everybody, but just know I appreciate you. Ballsman XRP, pay me an XLM, pay me an XRP. I appreciate you. Now, this article was titled XRP Paints Biggest Bullish Sign in 2024. You mean to tell me that 57 cents isn't the biggest bullish sign? Listen, I'm ready for it to take off. I'm ready for it to play. And right now it's looking really, really good. But let's find out what they're talking about. What's this biggest bullish sign that they're talking about? XRP has shown in its first dramatic price action in 2024 with a significant wick, indicating a potential bullish reversal. The recent XRP USDT chart shows breaking through at approximately 54 cents. They're way behind. Things happen very fast, don't they? Yes, they do, because it's at 57 cents right now. Let's go back to CoinMarketCap. Where's it at? It's at 57.41. And so it's going up. It's almost halfway to 58 cents. let that marinate in your mind for just a little bit. This breakthrough is particularly notable as it occurs near a historically critical price level, which could signify the beginning of a strong upward trend. Who's this writer? Because they definitely know what they're talking about. Arman Shirinian. My apologies if I mangled your name. Shirinian. Arman Shirinian of U.Today. They definitely know what they're talking about, so check them out. Let's move on here. Oh, and those micro caps. Have you seen what some of them are doing? Oh my goodness. Good thing some people got hundreds of thousands of them, maybe. You know, it goes up a little bit, a little few pennies, and it may look a little nice. Oh yeah, the micro caps. Micro caps are going to be some of the biggest wins, but you know, we won't talk about that right now. Says here, this article is titled Economist Alex Kruger says Ethereum rival with absolutely massive ecosystem is underpriced relative to ETH. But he's talking about Solana. Stop saying Ethereum rival. See, it's like they want to write about Solana, but they don't want to give it any publicity. It doesn't need your publicity. DailyHodl.com, a lot of people love Solana. People know about Solana. They made big gains before off Solana. They're going to come back and make gains again off Solana. We, who've been in Solana for a little bit now, since it was down before, have been just sitting on gains. Don't get me wrong. We took a little profit too, but half that bag, we've been sitting on profits, and it's going to continue to go up because it's beloved. And on top of that, they have solid partnerships. It's as simple as that. And like you're going to say in this article, they have a great ecosystem in their community. The loyalists, they have stuck with Solana and they enjoy using it. That's another thing. People actually use Solana, unlike a lot of other chains. So they enjoy using it. It's easy to use. And so that's going to continue to drive it. But let's see what you're talking about here. Even though you don't even name Solana in the headline. Come on, man. It says widely followed economist Alex Kruger believes one Ethereum rival is undervalued as its ecosystem. And they like to put Ethereum out there because there's a lot of Ethereum people. They don't want Ethereum to go down. They got to keep Ethereum in your head. It's a psychological tactic to keep Ethereum in your mind. Ethereum. People feel like that's a real weak tactic in my opinion. It just annoys people like me. It doesn't brainwash me. It just annoys me. It actually turns me against that particular thing because if it's so great, it doesn't need you to advertise it all the time. It doesn't. It doesn't. If you're going to report on Ethereum, do that. But this is an article about Solana, so just report on Solana. You get what I'm saying? This is not an article about Ethereum. So, you're starting it off. You're talking about Ethereum. You're ramming that right down our throats. Come on, stop it. Wait. Who wrote this article? I just want to know. So I know. It just says Daily Hodl Staff. Right. Don't put your name there. Right. Anyway, in a new interview with the Bitcoin Swiss podcast Verified, Kruger says that Solana has a livelier ecosystem than ETH's. It does. Does that hurt you to know that? Let Ethereum do what it does. We don't have anything to do with Ethereum. Ethereum has nothing to do with Solana. Get out of this comparative mind. You live like that? You worried about what the next man has? Is his car better than yours? Is his house better than yours? Like, stop it. It's immature. It's ridiculous. That's not how you thrive. That's how you destroy yourself. So Solana is going to be great. It already is. But this is what he says. He predicts a long-term upward momentum for Solana. Didn't I say that like 3-4 months ago? I told people it was going to keep going up. I told people it was going to go up. I told people it was going to be successful. Look how high it's gone since that low. So this is an easy call in my humble opinion. It says here, quote, I think that Solana is absolutely massive. I agree. And is underpriced relative to ETH. I agree as well. And it's going to be super dominant in the future. What's happening in Solana is absolutely incredible. Once again, I concur. And I think everybody should be long. I won't say that. I wouldn't say I believe everybody should be long because I don't care what other people do. Let them make their own decisions. See, this whole thing here where people want to influence each other, it just rubs me the wrong way. I don't like control. I don't like control freaks. I don't like these fake leaders. I don't like people trying to control. I just don't. I'm not from that generation. You got to understand that. I'm from the put your middle finger up, F the world generation. Nobody can control me. Like, Deftones music, Tupac Shakur music. We're from that rebellious. People have to understand. We're from that rebellious generation where we do what we want. That's why a lot of people from our generations have their own businesses. You can't control us. That's why they don't like us. They don't like us. They don't want us in the government. They don't want us at the top of crypto. They try to hold us back as much as they can because we're going to set people free. We're not here to control people. We are the people that come and set people free and say, what's going on here? You don't look happy. Okay. How are you getting these ideas? From other people? Okay, don't do that. What do you want to do? We ask that question. What do you want to do? That's how we are. We set people free. Let my people go type of. That's how we are. The music we grew up on, rebellious. The movies we grew up on, rebellious. You stood up for yourself. I don't know what's going on with these new generations. It's too much control. They want to control how you think, how you feel, how you move, how you act, how you dress. They all dress the same, talk the same. My apologies. Not everybody. But we're not that. So that whole thing where you just go to this one crypto, No, that's not going to happen. No, you're not going to. No, I'm going to continue to look at different cryptos. I'm going to continue to think for myself, make my own decisions. And a lot of other people out there that are like me are going to continue to do the same. That's how winning is done. Winning isn't done following what someone told you to do. They don't have a vested interest to have your best interest at heart. Because if you live or if you perish, it doesn't matter to them. They're going to move on. You got to make the best decisions for you. You're in school right now. Then you go hard in the paint. You work hard at your school and you study. Have a clear mind. Make sure you're taking your vitamins, not health advice. You stay healthy and you do the best you can at schooling and you go as far as you can because that's what you want to do. You have a business. You continue to build that business. You figure out what do the people want? And then you give it to them. But here's another thing. If you have the best of the best product and you make sure it's the best of the best, they're going to come to you. They're going to come to you. And then when the people do come to you, you don't get a big ego. You treat the people with respect and they're going to continue to come back. I promise you that. I've been around a long time. I worked in a lot of industries. I work with a lot of clients, a lot of customers. You treat them with respect. But you yourself have confidence in yourself and in your presentation and in what you are providing, and they will come back. Anyway, let's move on here. Solana's going to do great. Chainlink, another one of our coins here, doing great. Look at this partnership here. This article is titled Chainlink Partnership to Enable Smart Contract Interactions with Telecom Networks. Telecom. Yeah, man, Chainlink. I like what you're doing. Good thing I got a big bag of Chainlink, and they're just landing one big partnership after another. Take a look at it. That I respect the leader of Chainlink, because he wasn't joking around, was he? Last year, when everybody was saying Chainlink was trash, and I was saying Chainlink had a bright future, they were all in the comment sections. They were all in there. Oh, Chainlink is just trash. It's done for. Before they got the Swift deal, before the price started going up again. Before then, when I was one of the few people saying Chainlink is good, it's going to have a bright future, I believe in it. The leader of Chainlink came out. He said, I think people are going to really change their tune when everybody is using Chainlink. That's what he said. When he said that, I said, oh, this man is serious. I like confident people. I like people who fight back. They fight back. They don't give up. He's like that. He's like a Brad Garlinghouse. He's like a Lehman Baird. When people don't believe in you, you keep going. He's like an Auphanim. And I said, oh, he's one of us. Okay. And from that moment forward, I was super bullish on Chainlink, and they've been proving me right every step of the way. I can't wait to see what they do next, but let's read this a little bit here. Chainlink Labs has teamed up with Telefonica, a Spain-based multinational telecommunications firm, to facilitate Polygon-based smart contract interactions with its telecom networks. The partnership was announced on February the 14th, allowing Polygon-based smart contracts to query information from Telefonica and its subsidiaries via the Global System for Mobile Communications, the GSMA, Open Gateway APIs. Quote, our collaboration with Telefonica on the Open Gateway initiative extends the ways in which the industry standard Chainlink platform underpins security across the blockchain ecosystem, unquote, said Johan Eid, Chief Business Officer at Chainlink Labs. Now let's go get on to a little bit more Solana news here. So this one here says Solana passes BNB chain as fourth largest digital asset by market cap. You know what? Here's a little random tidbit. I think a lot of the world has gotten too much on one pathway. I really do. You don't have to agree with that, but for developmentally, I think people don't get enough access to different things. Like when I was growing up, way back when, you had a lot of different things to take in. You had action movies, horror movies, right? They were all mostly original, right? So you're witnessing original art, music-wise, and that's really where my mind goes. You had happy music, sad music. You heard both. So you're trying to figure out how to deal with these emotions, right? If you were rude to somebody, somebody would tell you to shut up. Hey, shut up. Wait a minute. I'm talking. And you learn, like, okay, yeah, I was a little bit rude. You learn how to accept these things. Like now I don't think there's enough variety in experience. Some teachers in school, they just taught the regular subjects, English, math, and some teachers went a little extra. They teach you about the stock market. They're talking to you about businesses, things like that. I just don't hear that anymore. I don't hear that push for like financial education, emotional control. You get what I'm saying? And so, but also I keep in mind, it was harder. I think it was harder times back then. It was very harsh environment back in the old days. I'm gonna tell you right. It was like you didn't have PlayStations and Xboxes. You may have, if you were fortunate, maybe you might have the Sega, Nintendo, but you didn't play it all the time and you couldn't play online. There's not enough human interaction, you know? Like, oh, Auphanim, I don't want to hear this. Listen, this is this part. You can skip this part if you wanted to, but it's YouTube. This is the you part of my tube here on the channel. But you had to go out and interact with people. You had to respect people, or you might get into a fight. You had to perform fisticuffs in the middle of the street. You might have to fight somebody, right? You couldn't be loud. You couldn't be disrespectful because the old lady on the block might pop you in the back of the head. Hey, what you doing? Oh, sorry, ma'am. You had to have respect. You know, times have changed. They definitely have. Just random little tidbit, you know, and you had to learn how to fight. So there was discipline in combat. Everybody was listen, my father was a boxer, amongst many things. He did many things. But all my friends would come over. Me, my brother are there, a couple friends over, you're putting them boxing gloves on. And it's time to go to work. And you learn discipline. You learn how to stand your ground. You learn that sometimes you can't back off. There's nowhere to run to. My back is against this wall, right? Literally. Sorry about that. Hit the microphone. Literally against this wall. And now you got to figure out a way how to get out of that problem. People had to learn how to maneuver their way out of problems. Not run away, but sometimes stand your ground. How to throw some punches back. Mentally, spiritually, that matters. That matters. People, we were building intellectual warriors, whether you are a man or a woman. It didn't matter. Both were being built extremely strong. Extremely strong. And it's just these days, I think there's a lack of it. It's not in everybody because some people are solid, but I just think there's a lack of that intellectual warrior. I don't know how else to put it, you know, who's willing to stand their ground. But that's how businesses are built. You can't be a weak emotional pushover and build a successful business. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You have to have a solid mind and spirit. And if you're a small business owner or you work a job right now, you actually are keeping it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it looks like a lot of people are not doing anything with themselves. They're just giving up on life. So if you're doing that, you are a champion. You are great. You are great. You got up you're getting up every day. You're going to school. You're getting up every day. You're going to your job. You're getting up every day. And you're going to your small business, and you continue to move forward in life despite life kicking you in the gut every damn day. Excuse my language. You are a champion. I don't care what anybody says. You tell them Auphanim said it. Auphanim said you're nothing. Auphanim said I'm a champion. That's right. You tell him I said it. You tell him I said you're special. You know, anybody's trying to break you down, put you down and all this type of stuff. And, you know, listen, tell them go to hell. Tell them Auphanim said it. It's time for you chosen ones to rise up. How? I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just saying I know what it is. I know what time it is. It's time for you to shine. There's something that you do that's special and you're holding it back. Stop holding it back. I know it. I feel it through the screen. And I mean that with all my soul. I feel it through. There's something you do special. I don't know what it is. You need to get that out of your system. You sing, you rap, you're great, have a great financial mind. Put that out there in the world. Put your album out. Get a YouTube channel. Put your financial mind out there. Take a shot. Get it out your system. Because you were born to shine. I want to see the shine. I can feel it in the world. I'm going to see you shine. I'm going to feel your shine. Every single time you shine, those vibrations, if you will, like in a puddle, they're felt throughout the world, whether people know it or not. Everything's tied together like dominoes. What you waiting on? Start your podcast. Start your YouTube channel if you want. Put out your album. Write your book. You've been writing that book. Write your book. Put it out. Shine is what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not even things like that. Sometimes you might just want to give somebody a hug. Give them the hug. I mean, as long as it's not against their will. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't give people hugs against their will. But you know what I'm saying is your father, your mother, your brother, your son, your daughter. You've been wanting to give them a hug. Give them the hug. Tell them you love them. Tell them. Give that love. Open up your heart. So, hey, listen up, folks. It's a fun time period, man. I love every single one of you, and I mean it. I appreciate you being here with me. So, we had a lot of articles I didn't get to. You know what? I think what I said was more important than that. We'll get to those other articles another day. I got to go make the members only section video now. So now that you have that information, you beautiful, beautiful people out there, what are you going to do with it? Because I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.